What's up, guys? Shadow Blacks here. Today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips to get better at Bedwars. Now, I'm just going to be playing a couple of games and telling you some tips along the way. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I think this is a good time to give you tip number 1, which is to only use one layer for bed defense. Now, the reason you should do this is because it saves you a lot of time. And yes, the opponent might get your bed, but at the same time, you would probably you would probably already be geared up and everything. So you really don't need your bed because like you're too OP. You don't even need to die. It's fine if you don't have your bed. So yeah, it's quick, efficient, and it, it just this actually won me a lot of games when I started. So really useful tip. Before I started doing this, I just I would like I would stack my bed defense so that like I used clay, I used stone, I used everything, but it wasn't worth it because at the end they could just like use TNT, explode it, or they would like just use a pickaxe and finish it in a couple and get our bed in like a couple of seconds. So bed defenses are actually pretty useless. Um, as you can see, using that one bed defense, I already have a diamond. So now I can just go for more diamonds, and I can just like, looks like red is bridging here. I can knock him off. This is actually moonwalk shift bridging. It's this probably this. It's not. It's the same speed as speed bridging or slash ninja bridging, and it's also safer than speed bridging and ninja bridging. It's also not worth it to telebridge because there's really no use in you doing it. So yeah, there's no point in you learning how to telebridge if it doesn't even work half of the time. As you can see, I'm already stacked in the early game, which means that all because of that bed defense. So that bed defense saved us so much time. Now, moving on to tip number 2, which is always take out your first rush, or when you take out your first rush, you should look forward to your second rush, or basically the person that poses the biggest threat to you. Because in the end game, because if you do that, and because if you don't look out for people that are dangerous and pose a threat to your team, then they could become like overly stacked. Oh, see, bed defenses are useless. I told you. Now, who was it that got our bed? Oh, right here. Alright, looks like red got us. Just get him real quick. So now we could just... Okay, so I'm the only green left, which is a perfect time to move on to tip number... Okay, so tip number 3 is for any PvP tips. So if I'm going to fight someone, I'm just going to tell you about them. And red has their bed, so I want to get him. When he's coming, you want to strafe from side to side so that he can't get you. But you can get him, see? That was a quick and easy sweep.